What up guys, this is YouTube and today I'll be showing you how to make a wiffle ball strike zone like the one right here. So what you're going to want to do is I went to Home Depot and I don't have any tools at home. So I just went to Home Depot. They have a saw there that they'll let you use, tape measure, marker, all that good stuff for free. They'll just let you use it. So you're going to want to get two 10-foot PVC pipe that's 1 1/4 in width or diameter, okay, and that's going to be around $4 to $5 each. Now, once you're done finding those, you're going to want to get some elbow fittings, and elbow fittings are the things on the corners right here. You're going to also want to get those in 1 1/4 inch in diameter or width, and those are around $1.28 a piece. And you're going to want to get 8 of those. So after you get 8 of those, you're going to want to get 4 T-fittings like this one right here, also in 1 1/4 inch. Once you do that, you'll be all set. The only thing you're going to need is galvanized sheet metal. You're going to want to get that in 24 inch by 36 inch. And those are around $9 to $10, and don't overpay because they have a more expensive one for around $25, which they showed me first, but I knew what I was looking for, and that's just thicker, and it's just wiffle ball. You don't need anything special, nothing thick. This is plenty thick, and it's strong enough, and it was only $9.34. And the last thing you're going to want to get are zip ties, and nothing special, just short ones. You get 20 of them for around $4, and that was the last thing that I got. And if you really want to spray paint this a different color, orange, blue, red, black, I picked black, and that's around a $4 can. Black spray paint, it doesn't hurt, it just looks much better. So after you get those materials, you're going to want to cut it. You're going to want to cut it into 3 15-inch pipes. Okay, so this one I cut into 15-inch. This one down here, as you can see, also 15-inch. And the one down here is also 15-inch. Now, once you've got those 3 into 15-inch, you're going to try to cut 2 more 21-inch. Okay, so these are 21-inch. On the sides, and you'll notice it's a rectangle like any strike zone. So since it is for 4'10" up to 5'9", it works out really great. And next, you want to cut 2 2-inch. Okay, so this is a 2-inch, also a 2-inch, which connects the elbows. And you're gonna want to get a 4-inch. Okay, and then you're gonna want to cut it 2 more 7-inch pipes. Okay. And there's the final 3 pipes down here. 2 16-inch, one here, and finally an 11-inch right there. And you're going to want to cut up this galvanized sheet metal. Now, you don't want to use a saw. They have like wire cutters or something like that they'll show you. And you just want to cut it up into an even 15-inch by 21-inch. And I just cut up the corners, that way if your finger gets stuck here, it won't get stuck on a 90-degree angle, but instead it'll be nicer. That way you don't get hurt. You might cut yourself, but you won't get it stuck. And it is sharp, so try to be careful. The sides, they are a bit sharp, so yeah, if you're careful enough, or you have your dad or your mom or somebody help you, it shouldn't be a problem. So once you cut those pieces up, and I showed you where to put them, these elbows and these T-fittings, these are important because they connect all the pieces together. So you're going to want to put 2 elbows up top, 2 elbows down low, 2 T-fittings here, which connect the legs, 2 elbows here, 2 more T-fittings here, and finally, you're going to want to put 2 elbows here. Even though many people have PVC pipes on the back, you don't need it at all. It's just more work, more effort, more time wasted. And once you connected it all, you're going to want to bang it with a hammer. And this will allow it to get stuck really well. And once you've constructed it all, you're going to want to get a hammer and a nail. So I have a hammer here and a nail or something close to that size. And you're going to bang holes. So you're going to, what I'm going to do at least, is I'm going to bang 3 here, 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, 2 up top, 3 on the sides, and 2 down low. And those holes are important because the zip ties need to connect to it. So that's what's holding up the sheet metal, is the zip ties. And that's about it. Hey guys, so I'm in my garage and I just spray painted the wiffle ball strike zone, and all that's left is for me to do the bottom. I'm just waiting for it to dry, and right now I actually just finished poking holes into the sheet metal. So I didn't use a drill or any of that. Just grabbed a nail, hammer, banged some holes in. Instead of using 2 on the top and the bottom, I used 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the sides. It's actually better, that way it can hold onto the wiffle ball strike zone better, and it's big enough where a zip tie can fit through it. So yeah. Hey guys, so just a quick follow-up. I made a second design for the wiffle ball strike zone. The first design, it was cool, and it was actually kind of complicated, but it was still fun. The design wasn't that sturdy, so you actually did need the PVC glue. I thought maybe it wouldn't need it, but then I picked it up and everything just shifted. And this design is faster to make, easier to make, you use less materials, and it's much sturdier. So you don't actually need the PVC glue, but if you had it and you wanted to use it, it wouldn't hurt. It just make it stronger. And this design, it's actually really, really easy to make. So this design, I actually added the sheet metal. Unlike the first design, I didn't add it. This one is the complete, everything's done. Everything's done. Down to the zip ties, the sizing, the paint. It's all good.